Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to our Sister Spotlight. Tonight we have my sister Jamil Dhue, and she is going to be sharing with us her very, very special business. I just wanted to tell you real quick a little bit about our Sister Circle. I started this Sister Circle, an elite networking group for women business owners, so that we can have a space where we can come together, we can share, we can grow, and we can support one another. You know, there's nothing like having a product or a service and then launching it and wondering who's going to support me, who's going to buy, and who's going to, have my product. Well, I want you to know that you have a home and a space here with our Sister Circle. Now, we're going to be launching these every single month. So you guys have heard it. So that means if you're a business owner out there and you would like to be a part of the Sister Spotlight, please make sure that you send me a DM, or you can go to our website, which is www.oursistercircle.net. We would love to have you be a part of our membership. It's an elite networking group. We just had our very first in-person networking mixer. It was amazing. Thank you so much to all of you who came out, who showed your support. It was such a great time, and it is the first of many. So we are not going to prolong the hour. Thank you all for coming today, for being here, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it on the replay. Super excited to have my sister Jamil. We're going to bring her to the stage. Give her some virtual love, y'all. Hey, sis.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm super excited. So today we're here to talk about you. I just want to say thank you so much. I remember calling you, telling you about the vision God had given me for our Sister Circle, the elite networking group, and you were like, sign me up. I want to be a part. Thank you so much for just your heart to want to be a part of something where women are supporting each other, where we're loving on each other, we're encouraging each other, and we're growing together. We're glowing up. We're in our bag and in our Bible. I love that. And so thank you so much for just being here tonight. You had a chance, before we jump into the presentation, you had a chance to come to the networking mixer. Tell us a little bit about what that experience was like for you. Would love to just hear from you.
So I thought the mixer was just wonderful. It was nice to be around all these different women, entrepreneurs, learning about their businesses, networking with them, exchanging numbers, exchanging websites, just talking to one another and encouraging one another. Everyone there was so encouraging and willing to share and willing to help and interested in your business. It was a great mixer, and I'm glad I was able to be a part of it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and being a part. There's something so special about creating an atmosphere where empowerment can take place. A lot of times people think that when women, especially women of color, get together, that it's going to be catty and chatty and unproductive. But I'm just so thankful that we're able to kind of dispel that myth and say we're coming together and we're having fun, we're eating good food.
Yeah,
It was
we
good
just
food.
and we just did we shared. We had good food, but I also really enjoyed. People were able to share their testimonies, so I thought
Yes.
that was really encouraging. I didn't know what to expect, but it surpassed my expectations with the testimonies and people sharing and being transparent.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed every minute of it, just sharing with other like-minded women who want to build their business, but not only want to build and spotlight their businesses, but want to support the other women there. So it was just a uplifting event for a bunch of like-minded women. It was great.
I love that. Iron really does sharpen iron. And so thank you so much again for coming and for being here today. And tonight we are here to spotlight you and your very, very special and very unique business. Now, I don't know if you know this about me, but I absolutely love cards. Like, I love them. I keep every card that I've ever been given. I
Me,
have a box of them. I have bags of them, like, since college, since
me too.
if you've given me a card, I still have it. I love
Mhm.
cards. They're so encouraging, and you never know when you may need to even go back to that card and you open it up and you're
Yeah.
reminded that someone cares about me. I was on someone's mind. And so, Jamil, why don't you just tell us what the name of your business is and how you came about starting this particular business, because it's so special and so unique. So please do tell us about your business.
Sure. So I launched in 2018, but writing has been a passion of mine for years. And I mentioned this at the Sister Circle network mixer. As a child, instead of buying cards and purchasing cards for my family and friends, I wrote notes. I wrote personal notes, or I made a card with paper. And I believe I share, my sister, who 6 years older than me, my sister Marie has a box full of the notes and the cards that I wrote her over the years, even when I was in middle school and high school. She still has those keepsakes. So I have been working on a book many years ago, and I didn't finish it. So I asked the Lord, I said, well, what can I do? I still want to write. I still want to do the book, but I can't finish the book right now. And then he spoke very softly, and he was like, greeting cards. So, I started working on greeting cards. The first card I made was a Merry Christmas card. And I shared my vision with one of the elders at our church, Elder Travis Norman, who's a graphic designer. And I shared my vision with him, and he said, do it. Let's do this. And he became my graphic designer. And what I did is I do all the verbiage, I do all the writing, and I would write out, Travis, I want this color, or I want this design. This is what I want it to look like. I would describe everything to him in words. And then
you
Travis,
have one there?
This was my very first Christmas card.
Aww.
Now, this card, I had an idea because one of my friends, Pat Williams, her house is beautiful, and, she designs things really well. So I asked her, I said, Pat, would you be willing to decorate your dining room table for Christmas? Because I want to be the cover of a Christmas card. So Elder Travis, he met me at her house, and she decorated her table, and he took the picture because he's also a photographer. He took this picture, and this is my first Christmas card that I wrote. And
yeah, you guys, let's give her some virtual love out there. First Christmas card. And you know what I love about this card is it feels like I'm at a family member's home. Like it feels real.
Listen, sis, when I read this card talks about everything you would experience at a family gathering. What's on the table, the conversation, the laughter. I wanted my cards to communicate and communicate a memory that you would think about and say, God, I remember that's what happened at our table at Thanksgiving or at Christmas, or when the family comes together. All of that is touched on in this card.
Well, read it to us. Come on, that's what we're here for.
So this is my first Merry Christmas card, and it reads, may this holiday season bring you much joy. Spend time with your family and friends, laughing at the dinner table over greens and honey-baked ham, reminiscing over childhood memories, the good old days. But most importantly, remember the reason for the season. Celebrate life and love, knowing Jesus made it all possible. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
I love that. It feels so special. Sometimes you go to the store and you're trying to find a card, and you're like, none of these quite say what I'm trying to convey.
Yes.
And when you get a Christmas card, they're usually like, happy holidays or season's greetings.
Right.
So how special is that to get a card where it's like, this actually feels very thoughtful. And I think at the root of it, what we're talking about is thoughtfulness. Your business, it is a reminder to all of us to be able to demonstrate thoughtfulness to other people. Jamil, tell us some about the other cards that you have. So we know that you have the Christmas cards, which comes around once a year, but you have other cards. Tell us about some of those other categories.
I have other cards. Another favorite of mine is to my brother from another mother. Some of us have, guy friends that become like brothers to us. All of our family, family is just not by blood. Friends become family. Our church members become family. So I came up with this idea to my brother from another mother, and I believe Travis, he came up with the idea to have two fists
fist bump.
each other.
Mm-hmm.
But
Which is
if
very
I
COVID appropriate.
yeah. So I came up with this. If I can, could I read this card?
Yes, absolutely, you
So
can. We're here to spotlight you, girlfriend.
this is a birthday card. So I showcased a Christmas card. This is a birthday card that you can a woman could give to her guy friend, who's like a brother to her. So it reads, "Brother, we may not share the same family tree, but you've always been there for me. You've given me a peek into the male psyche. Thank you for listening to me when I had guy problems, offering words of wisdom to help me solve them. We joke around and poke fun at each other. That's how it goes down between a sister and a brother. We get on each other's nerves sometimes. That comes with the territory. I've got your back and you've got mine is the moral of the story. Enjoy your special day. May all your wishes come true. Let's paint the town. You know how we do. Happy birthday, bro."
I love that. So listen, if you're like me, your mind should at this point be racing thinking, whose birthday's coming up? That's my bro. That's my guy friend, my best friend, or whatever.
Yeah,
And you should
yeah,
start
yeah.
thinking, like, while we're going through this, I want to encourage all of you, whether you're watching it live or on the replay, start thinking about who can I get that card for? When she read those words, who did I think of? I thought of some of my friends and I thought about, getting on each other's nerves. That's what we do. It comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But you got my back and I have yours. Like that, I immediately start thinking, yep, I know exactly who I could get a card like that for. And then it's so great because then you don't forget someone's birthday. So you can find out now, like, hey, when's your birthday? And you don't have to wait until Facebook tells you the little notification. Go ahead and get the birthdays early and get your cards early.
Right.
Tell us real quick. We'll do this a couple of times. Tell us how much your cards are and where we can purchase those, because we don't want to just enjoy the show. We want to get some of those cards in our hands so that we can get them into the homes of others. So we'll do this a couple of times, but go ahead and give us for the one time where we can find your cards and the cost.
So I do have a website. You can go and purchase right on my website at www.justanotecards.com. So that's www.justanote.com. Justanotecards.com.
Got it. And we'll get that on the screen here. I think maybe we'll get it right there.
Thank you. Yep.
You got it. So this is, you guys, is where you want to go and you want to support our sister. So the holidays are coming up. You have plenty of time to get, well, maybe not plenty because she might run out. So go ahead and get your Christmas cards now.
I'd love to run out. Come on and go to the website.
Selling out of those cards. So go ahead and get those. And then what else? What else do you have for us? We got our happy birthday, bro. What else do you have? People are often getting married and staying married. Praise the Lord. Yes. What do you have for us in your repertoire of cards?
So then I also have, unfortunately, as we celebrate life, we also have to deal with death.
Yeah.
So it was important that I was very mindful of the words in a bereavement card. So one of them, and this was the first one I did. This one is very special and very important to me because my son, Josiah Dhue, who is a great artist, he actually drew the doves that are on here.
Wow.
So Jazz drew the doves and I gave Elder Travis a copy of it and he scanned it and he was actually able to scan it to the card. So of course this one is very memorable to me because my son did the drawing of the doves. So the cover, you've seen the cover, and on the front it says, "The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace." And that's Psalm 29:11. And the card reads, "May God give you and your family a peace that surpasses all understanding. May he strengthen you like only he can during your time of loss. My prayers and thoughts are with you and your family. During this time of sorrow, may you also remember the precious memories you have that will continue to live on in your heart." And it says, "God bless you." So
I love that.
That was my first bereavement card.
And the unfortunate thing about it is that it is going to happen. We are going to lose loved ones, just like we're going to celebrate the birth of new babies that are being born and new marriages. And so, that's one of those cards. I appreciate having. I would encourage all of you that are watching today, stock up on a couple of those and have them just already, because it's not something you can plan. But what's so
Yeah.
special is that, and of course we can reach out to Jamil, we can get those. But if you just have a couple that are already on hand, when something like that happens, you're able to give your loved one a
Yes.
card and they're like, wow, you were so thoughtful and in such a timely manner, because we just never know those words of encouragement, those prayers, those love, those cards. I really believe that they really do help a person while they're going through the difficult times and those transitions. So I think that's a very, very special. And while we hate to have to give those, it is
Yeah.
beautiful to have something so heartfelt to be able to give someone when they are experiencing such a devastating transition.
And then I want to point out, because you said something important when you said it's good to have them on hand.
Mm-hmm.
What I am grateful for is a number of people will purchase like a just in case bundle.
Okay.
Have a just in case bundle where you can mix and match. So one of the holiday specials right now is you can get a bundle, and a bundle comes with 8 cards. And that costs $24 plus tax, but you can mix and match as you want. So you can get maybe 2 Christmas cards, get 2 birthday cards, maybe get 2 bereavement cards, and then maybe get 2 congratulation cards. So
Mm-hmm.
you have it covered. You got your birthday, you got your Christmas. Graduations will be coming up in May and June. You got that covered. And unfortunately, we're living in a time of a pandemic. And unfortunately, we are losing loved ones.
Yeah.
So you never would think that, oh, I have to have some bereavement cards. But in this time, you need bereavement cards.
Yeah. I remember picking up a box and I was having to sing at funerals, and I just wanted to be able to have something to offer the family, even if I didn't know them. And so now I can replace what I was using. I'm almost out of those, unfortunately, but now I can replace those with just another note cards.
And
And I can get some of those to share. Now, we had someone share that they like the girlfriend card. So Miss Lisa said, I like the girlfriend card. Tell us about that. She has the inside
oh,
scoop. So Lisa
yes,
must have gotten her a girlfriend card. Either she was given one or she's got this and gave to her girlfriend.
yes,
I need
yes,
a girlfriend card. I'm feeling some
yes.
kind of
Thank
way.
you, Lisa. Yes, and this is the popular card. So
Ooh,
it's
girl, you got
got
it
the
going
black girl,
on.
hey, girl
Hey.
going on. So I came up with this idea. Something to kind of encourage and uplift, our sisters. And you know, Elder Travis, he put his stamp on there, and he came up with this beautiful picture of a beautiful black
I
woman.
wonder if I wonder if his wife inspired this, because he looks kind of fly like Leah.
Yes, yes, she does. So, this cover says, and this is for you to give to your good girlfriends. And it says, girl, you got it going on. And then it reads, you are smart, you are beautiful, you are resilient, you are strong, you are blessed. Today you are celebrated. Happy birthday.
I
So
love it.
this is a good go-to card for your girlfriends, your sister friends. This is perfect for that, to encourage them and uplift them.
And it's so fun. It's spicy too. It makes you feel good. I saw Marcus said on there, can he get a few bundles, please? Well, I'm sure I can answer for Jamil and say yes, yes, and yes.
Yes, you can.
You can get a few bundles. We can make that happen for you. You guys, we want
Yes.
to continue. We want to support our sister, justanothernotecards.com. Make sure that you get your bundle. So tell us what else you have in your repertoire up there.
Yes. So earlier you mentioned something about babies,
Mm-hmm.
Danny, and I have two I have two baby shower cards. This one is for a girl, this one is for a boy. This was the first baby shower card I did, so I'll read this one. And this one says, a bundle of joy is on the way, and this is for the boy. And it says, break out the blue for the blessed baby boy. Smother him with kisses and tons of toys.
Mm-hmm.
He will make you smile and warm your heart. He will run amok and create fine art. With crayons and drawings, he will brighten your day. A blessed boy is coming. Look out and make way. And then it says, congratulations.
I love that. Listen, Jamil, I don't know when you're going to finish your book, but I am so excited to hear you do a reading for children, because when you read these cards, I'm like, Oh, I love it. Like I feel so excited about whatever you're reading.
Thank
I
you.
don't even know nobody who's having a baby boy, but I'm excited. Like who out here is having a son? So I can give you a card,
Yeah.
sis. I am
Yeah.
gonna get one of those girl cards. So my producer right now, shout out to Slate. He and his wife are having a baby girl. She is
Oh, great.
scheduled to be here tomorrow. And so
Okay.
I would definitely love to get one of the baby girl cards. And so I can be able to bless him and his wife. And you guys keep them in prayer as they go to prepare for delivery of their baby girl. So tell us what the baby girl one says.
So the baby girl one says, so this is pink and it's got, dresses and pacifier on it. It says, congrats on your baby girl. And then it reads, a precious baby girl is on the way. I'm sorry, that's not a good side. A precious baby girl is on the way. She will bring much love and joy to your day. Shower her with dolls, dresses, and barrettes for her hair. Shower her with kisses, hugs, and teddy bears. You will give her the best values and guidance with your love. She will be your family's delight and gift from heaven above. Congratulations.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. I love that. And I saw that my sister Portia, she's on today. Hey sis, thank you for joining us today. She's a very talented woman. She's a hairstylist and she actually does my braids. So
Okay.
for those who are like, who does your braids? And she does my braids. And so I was thinking about how for women who are in touch with a lot of women like hairstylists, it would be such a great opportunity for them to have some of these cards already in their repertoire. So whether they have customers that
Yes.
are coming in and they say, oh, they have a birthday coming up. Again, what we're really talking about here is being able to encourage people and love on each other. I mean, we talk all the time, especially as believers, we talk about how we love each other. And I'm sure it's true, but we want to show action with that love. And now if you're a person like me and your love language, one of them, I'm kind of greedy. So mine is all of them. Like you can buy me a gift. You can tell me I'm amazing. You can just give me all the love languages and fill my love tank.
Yes,
But
I'm
for people,
with you. I'm with you.
but for people who love language, their top one is words of affirmation. This is something that really means a whole lot to them.
Yeah.
And so I think that's super. So if you're in the business where you're particularly going to be around a lot of people or you're going to be going to church, this is a great opportunity for you to be able to say, hey, I was just thinking of you. I just wanted you to know that you're in my thoughts. And you don't have to wait until there's a birthday coming up. You don't have to wait until there's a baby being born or a loved one that's unfortunately transitioned. Jamil, do you also have something for us who just want to say, I'm just thinking of you? What you got for us, sis?
I do. And of course, you would call that card out and I would have to find it.
Okay.
But I do have that. You can check the website.
Okay.
I do have that card. I just don't have it on hand. I'm so sorry about
That's
that.
okay.
But while you were talking about the couple that is about to have a baby, I do have a happy anniversary, baby.
Okay.
So it says happy anniversary, babe. And this one, and one thing, I know some people, and I do cover the gamut with that. Some cards are very wordy. Some of them are not. But this anniversary card, it's a little wordy, but I think it covers everything. So I'll read this one. One of the greatest gifts God gave me was you. The way you love me, all the things you do. You take care of our home, prepare a meal with love. When I'm at my weakest point, you cover me with prayer and go beyond and above. Your words soothe me. And when you touch me and whisper sweet nothings, I feel desired. I feel wanted.
All right.
You stir up my emotions. I celebrate you and the life that we have built. Happy anniversary, babe.
All right. Listen, Jamil, we going to have to get us a babe so we can give him a card. Where you at, husband? So we can give you an anniversary card.
Where you at so I can give you this card?
Jamil wrote that thing. Listen, come on, snap it up for the sis out here writing to babe, future babe out there somewhere. He going to have his card ready. Listen, let me just get a couple of those cards and just start marking them. Date to be determined, groom to be determined.
Yes,
I got my card though. My priorities are together. I
Yes,
love it. No, that's super special. It's very heartfelt. And especially if you're a male giving it to a woman, it sounds like it can be either way because it doesn't say him or her. So you wrote
yes,
that very
yes,
intentionally, I would imagine. For the guys, if you're out there and you're like, I just don't know what to do, listen, call Jamil because listen, she got you covered. Okay. She gave you all the good words and you're going to
yes,
get all the good stuff that a husband
yes,
should get from his wife. And so that's very beautiful. And congratulations to those that are watching and maybe recently had an anniversary or you
yes,
have an anniversary coming up. It's never too late to say, hey, happy anniversary. They may say, man, our
yes,
anniversary isn't yet. Just because, just
yeah.
because. So definitely. All right, Jamil, what else do you have? Did we cover them all? We have did we do our Mother's Day and Father's Day cards?
Nope, we did not. So
Okay.
find my Mother's Day card. So here, this is my mother's favorite color. This was done in honor of her. I was thinking of my own mother when I came up with this card. This is one of my Happy Mother's Day cards. So before I even read this card, let me tell you, I have Happy Mother's Day uh, for you, Godmother, for Mother's Day.
Oh, that's nice.
For Happy Mother's Day to my wonderful daughter. I have Mother's Day card for grandmother. So I got it covered. But I'm
That's
going to
very
read this one,
special.
Happy Mother's Day. And it reads, how much do I appreciate you? Let me count the ways. You've nurtured and raised me with love. You taught me to respect myself and to respect others. You kissed my scrapes and cuts. When I got out of line, you whipped my butt. You encouraged me when I was right. You corrected me when I was wrong. When life became difficult and I wanted to give up, I may have felt weak. You reminded me I was strong. I can't thank you enough for all the things that you've done, but I can say you've been the best mom I could have ever asked for. I love you and happy Mother's Day.
That's beautiful. Very beautiful, very heartfelt there. You know, those cards are made with such great material. Like as you're moving them and touching them, it's very nice. Like they're very firm, very nice stock that you've used. And so I
Thank
can tell that you've really been intentional about making sure that you're not only giving good words, but quality product. And I think that's so important. I congratulate you on doing that as well. I think that's huge.
Thank you so much. And then I use a local printing company. They used to be in Oak Park and now they're in Farmington Hills. And it's black owned and the stock is really good. You can write on it. Because I
Mhm.
found out, one of my cards, I had found out it was difficult to write on. And this lady actually came to the pop-up shop I had last week. So I gave her some extra cards. So, you have to be mindful when you are getting your cards printed, make sure that you can write on them because sometimes you can't. So I learned that in trial and error.
And
So
let's just pause real quick because when you're working with the independent business owner like Jamil and you get a card, it sounds like what you're saying is if you're not satisfied for whatever reason, then you can come and you'll accept that feedback. I've never been to Target or Walmart and brought a card and tried to write on it just to find that my pen doesn't glide on it. I can't
right.
take it back to do anything. They'll be looking like, sis, I don't know what you want me to do.
Yes,
And so I
yes.
think that's great customer service that you
She
offer too.
told me, she said, Jamil, I had difficulty writing on this particular card. I said, okay, I know what card that is. So I'll keep that in mind, the next time I have that printed, I have it printed on different paper. So to accommodate her, I gave her several free cards,
That's
to
beautiful.
say, I'm sorry about that. And she was like, oh, no problem. Thank you. And was very receptive to what I said and was very happy to get a couple of free cards.
So I just want to highlight this for a moment because we are talking about you as a businesswoman, but for anyone else who's out there and you are a business owner, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Number one.
Mhm.
And don't be afraid to acknowledge when you've made maybe an error or a lack of judgment, whether it was the printing of the paper or the kind of hair or whatever it may be. And there's always opportunities to rectify. You guys, good customer service will
Yeah.
always keep people coming back. People
Yeah.
will buy from you because they know they loved how you made them feel. They enjoyed the experience. And so that's something, Jamil, that I really feel like from you is that you give a personal touch. I mean, every time you read a card, your eyes light up. They're so special to you, which makes me want to like, I want to buy all these cards. And I'm gonna get some bundles, some card bundles. I'm gonna get some. I'm so excited to support
Thank
you
you
and
so much.
excited. My friends, your birthdays are coming up. You're getting that, girl. You're awesome. Can you show that birthday card again? Do you have that one in front of you? The
Yes,
birthday?
I do. You talking about the girl you got it going on?
Yeah, girl, you got it going on. Yep. So you're my friend out there. Listen, you getting this card because I love it. Girl, you got it going on.
Girl,
I love that. That's so special. So Jamil, are there things that you would like to share with any of the viewers about challenges, overcoming obstacles, a word of encouragement so that as they're going to hit, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, we're all going to hit some
oh yeah.
obstacles. What are just maybe in a few words, what you have found that keeps you going and that you can share with others that are watching today?
Um, Trying to make sure that you're organized, making sure you have a business account that's totally separate from your personal account. Making sure you keep receipts, making sure when someone reaches out to you or they send you an email, being timely and responding. I didn't even think about how important that was until you just said it about the customer who came and was like, hey, I couldn't write on it. The first thing I wanted to do is figure out a way, how can I make that right? Because I want that customer to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important that if you do make a mistake or if something went wrong, that you're big enough to say, hey, I apologize. How can I make this right for you? And I'm so glad she was so receptive. Not only did she take the several cards that I gave her free, she still purchased a bundle.
Wow.
So that means even though
Mm-hmm.
Jamil, I couldn't write on that card, I gave her a few free cards. She still supported the business and she still bought another bundle.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that situation that could have went to the left, it turned out right because I was just honest and I wanted to do what I can to make that customer happy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very important. And then, hey, sometimes we make mistakes. Be okay with someone pointing it out or sometimes being corrected. Because I didn't do everything right. I've had to learn some things through trial and error. And
Yeah, absolutely.
you
But
know,
I think the important thing about it, and you're right, Marcia says customer service is everything. Customer service is everything. People will buy from you because they like you. They like how they feel when they're with you. There's people I talk to on the phone when I'm doing customer, I'm like, I like you, so it's fine. Whatever you're trying to offer me, I'll at least listen to it a little bit longer. But I
yeah.
think it's important. What I want to share with you all, and Jamil, you can kind of prepare your thoughts, or if there's any other cards that you want to share before we
Mhm.
wrap it up. Don't let the fact that you don't know everything stop you from doing something. I
Yeah.
think sometimes we feel like I have to know everything about everything to do something. And it's like, you know what? You don't. You can simply say, I know a little bit about a little bit.
I
And
know
with
a
what
little
I know, I'm going to move forward. And then God, He gives us the people. You mentioned how you had the girlfriend who allowed you to use her table.
bit.
Elder Travis came, he did the photo. You
Hmm.
found the print right. You're moving along. And so my encouragement to all of you, all of us is don't wait for you. Don't wait till you have everything lined up. Take one step at a time and you'll find
One
what you need
step.
along the way. Absolutely. Go ahead.
And yes, and just start off, all this came about, this moment with you, this sister circle spotlight, me going to that network mixer. All of this came about from a thought. And then I just started writing. Wherever you are, even if you just put the pen to the paper and just write out your goal and take it step by step. I did not know everything. I launched in 2018 and I still don't know everything. I'm still learning. I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to do. But start somewhere. It doesn't matter how small or how big it is. Start somewhere. Write it out and
I
take it
love
step
that.
by step and take your time. You're not on any, and I had to learn, I am not on anyone else's time frame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my time frame, and that time frame, as long as I'm doing the best I can, and taking it step by step. That's the best you can do. You and God. And you got God on your side, and you're praying about it. That's the best you can do. And that's good enough.
You know, and that's the beautiful thing too, is for those of you who are part of our sister circle, we love having you as a part of our sister circle, our elite networking group. For those of you who are like, I would like to be a part of that, then I want you to know that you don't have to figure it out by yourself. Many a times we were figuring things out on our own because we just didn't know anyone else who knew what we were trying to figure out. We didn't even know what we didn't know to know what to ask. And
Right.
so in our networking, our elite networking group, it's an opportunity for us to come together and pair with whether it's web designers, graphic designers, photographers, caterers, you know, some of those very practical things. If you are a person who's working on a really big goal and you feel like I'm working on something huge, and I just need someone to help me with meal prep. I mean, those very real things so that you can keep your fitness goals. Those are all the kind of things that we want to have you come and be a part of our sister circle. And so again, if you're out here, you're watching it live, thank you. If you're watching the replay, then thank you for that too. We want to have you be a part of our sister circle. We want to spotlight you and the services. Lisa's on here. She was on here earlier. She came to the networking mixer. She dropped some amazing gems that I had no idea about taxes. And I'm super excited about meeting with her. Again, it's that iron that sharpens iron, making you better, making you stronger. And it's like, we're not competing, we're celebrating one another. And so I love that. So we would love to have you be a part of our sister circle. I think we're going to throw the flyer up before we go. Jamil, we had a special request for the Thinking of You card. Someone wanted to see that one. If you have it, I think that was the one, Marcia, that she had to, she sold those. She sold a lot of those and she wasn't able to locate them right away. So Marcia, I'm glad to know that you have that. Jamil, you want to try to tell me?
Where it is. 1 second.
Okay.
It just dawned on me where it is. Give me
It
one.
just dawned on her.
Give me 1 second, Danny.
Okay.
I know.
So while Jamil is gone for a second, I would love to know if you're a business owner out there, please put your website in the chat right now. Tell us where we can find you. Tell us what your services are. We can create our own little networking mixer right here, right now. Thank you for those that have been on sharing your service. If you don't have a website, just tell us, hey, this is what I do. I do hair, I do taxes, I do lawn, I do whatever you do. We want to know, we want to see, we want to shout you out. So we'll take a few moments. And if you have your own business, products, or service that you offer, we would love to know about it. And while Jamil is doing that, I am the author of 3 books. And if you're watching today, you can get the ebook for free. You can go to the website and use the word becoming. The ebook is Becoming Acquainted with Me. It's a 7-day self-reflection book that is yours absolutely for free. If you have children out there, then my children's book is I'm Not Just Pretty, I'm Blank Too, where your daughters can actually fill in the blank. It's an interactive children's book where you can actually walk through that with your daughter. So this is a great book for you to pick up. And then my other book is My Heart, My Responsibility, A Single Woman's Guide to Waiting. This is for my single ladies out there. And then my music project, Led by Love. These are just some of the projects, some of the products and projects that the Lord has allowed me to do and to be able to share. You can visit my website at www.daniellemarie.com. Thank you to my amazing team. They're just like popping this stuff up like she's like knows my head and my heart. So thank you so much to my team back there. Autumn is always working and holding things down for me. So I appreciate that. I haven't seen anything in the chats. Hopefully you guys are still there. Maybe you popped out, but would love to know if you have a business, a product, or a service. Would love to see you pop that in. We'll pop it back over to Jamil and see if she's ready to share. All right, Jamil is ready to share. Welcome back. You got the card for us?
Yep. So this is the Just Because card, and it reads, and this coincides with what we're talking about earlier, uplifting, and this is for anyone. Just because. You rock. You make things happen. When the going gets tough, you get tougher. You're someone people can rely on. You're always going out of your way to help others. Your compassion has no boundaries. Your generosity has no limits. For all of these reasons, thanks for simply being you.
That's special. That's very beautiful. Marcia, I agree. That was definitely a good card. I'm glad that the Lord's like, Let me tell you where it's at, because you over there organized and you can find your things quick. We have a couple people that have shared their business, their services as well. So we have
Oh yeah.
Kendrick Cox, and he has it looks like America Youth Outreach Mentor Ministries. Congratulations. That is super
Yeah.
exciting. The work that you're doing, I know that is very special, Kendrick. So thank you for continuing to do that. We have Marie. She didn't share her business, but Marie, I want to shout her out. Thank you so much, sis. She about saying she loves this platform. You guys, Marie Wimberly is phenomenal. She is an author. She is an incredible speaker. She is my sister. She's also in the children's book as well. She's super cute. So if you have my children's book, you can check out Marie. Riri is what we call her. So I love you, sis. I hope to have you on the Sister Spotlight so we can talk about your business, your products, and your services, because my sister is got it going on. So love you, sis. And then next we have Marcia. She said that she hasn't launched her business yet. Well, I just want to say congratulations in advance on launching your business whenever it's time. And she's going to take this time to shout out her daughter's business. She has an all-natural handmade skincare product,
Yeah.
and aesthetics. So are you familiar with her
Yeah,
product?
and Marcia is my childhood friend. We grew up in the same neighborhood down the street playing with each other all through.
Shout out to neighborhood friends.
Yes.
Marcia, please send me a DM. I would love to get your daughter's contact information. Would love to support her and would love to find out, how we can continue to sow and serve and support her business as well. I think I saw another one up a little bit above. There was another one I thought I saw, but maybe I read them fast. Okay. Well, that is it then, everybody. If you have had a chance already to share, Lisa has her own business. She might have had to pop off, but Jamil, thank you so much for just being so you, for being so sweet. This business is such a reflection of your heart, of
Thank
your
you
kindness,
so
your
much.
compassion. Just another notecards.com. You guys, let's celebrate and let's support our sister. The holidays are coming up. Lord's will, we all gonna have another birthday that's gonna
Yeah.
come up. If in the event that something happens and there's a transition that happens where we go from here to there, she has a card for that too, for the anniversaries, the babies, the
Yeah.
futures, and all of that good stuff. She got
And
you covered. Go ahead, sis.
one thing before
Absolutely.
I just want to say thank you to you for creating this platform. Thank you for creating. I'm glad the Lord put it on your heart to put together our sister circle and the network mixer, doing this spotlight, taking time out of your day. I know both of us were rushing home from work. And the fact that you rushed home from work and got all of this set up, thank you to you and your team. Thank you for encouraging women. Thank you for wanting a platform where we can encourage one another, spotlight one another, help one another. I appreciate you and all that you're doing with this sister circle. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is something I started our sister circle because I was hearing women say things like, my circle is as small as a dot. And I know people were saying it like it was, I don't know, a badge of honor, but it made me sad because it's like
Yeah.
women, we're so powerful, we're so beautiful, we're so courageous. There's so many amazing things about women. It's like when we come together
When we
and
come
we
together.
bring that fire together
Mhm.
and that passion together and we grow and we encourage each other, there's just nothing that we can't do. And so when the Lord was like, I want you to do this, I'm like, absolutely, I will do it. And so I'm looking forward to it growing and just exploding. And I know that there's other networking events and I celebrate, or businesses, I celebrate those, but I own what God has given me. I love connecting with people. And so thank you for those kind words.
Thank you.
I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, Marcus, for your kind words, and for Riri, I appreciate it so much. So thank you guys so much for your time. Again, we're going to pop her website up there. Marie popped her. Thank you so much, Marie. She has a workbook. And so you guys, here's her information. Riri would love to have you on one time and spotlight you, sis. You got a lot of great things going on. So we do appreciate you guys and your time. Again, go check out my sister, her website. Let's support her. Let's get our bundles. Now, if you get your hair bundles, get your hair bundles, get your card bundles, okay? And listen, Riri do hair too. I don't know if she's taking new customers or not, but she can get you together with your hair bundles. Jamil can get you together with your card bundles.
Yes, absolutely.
I love it. So thank you all so much. We love you. Sorry. We love you guys. Have a good night. Until next time. I'm looking to see who's going to be next. Who's next? If y'all know somebody out there you think you want to nominate to be a part of our Sister Circle Spotlight, send me a DM. We would love to connect with her. We want to support her, love on her. And I'm saying her because it is for the women. So we do celebrate our brothers. We love y'all. But this space is for our girls. And so thank y'all for understanding. And thank you, Marcus, for being here. Thank you, Kendrick, for supporting us. This is our girl group, but we thank y'all for hanging out with us. So we love you. Good night.
Good night.